everyone, it's Abby or Barbie, and I'm very excited to be bringing to you my first ever cosplay related YouTube video. So without further ado, let's jump right into how to plan and budget for a cosplay. This video is going to be broken up into 4 sections, and the very first one is all about this right here, which is my cosplay planner. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I can give to someone who is looking to get more seriously into cosplay or maybe get into cosplay for the first time is to get a planner. This one that I have here has a section for notes, it has a calendar for each month, and then it has weekly calendars. So that's the first thing. Get a planner. This one again is just for cosplays. It has nothing else in it, strictly cosplays, so that I can keep everything super organized. Again, taking notes can be so helpful when you have a million things going on throughout the year, so just get one of these. Now, section 2 is a little bit more in depth on what to do with your cosplay planner. So the best way that I think to plan out your cosplays is if you are going to be going to multiple conventions within the span of a year, or if you have multiple new cosplays planned for the year, is to break down your cosplays either by con or by photo shoots or really whatever you want to. So me personally, I break down all my new cosplay builds by con. I look at the very beginning of the year into a bunch of different conventions, see which ones interest me, and then find out all of the information about each convention, how much ticket cost is, how much it costs to stay at a hotel there, how much it is to travel there, all of that good stuff. Once I have all of my cons picked out for this year, I think there's about 10 that I'm going to, you can then break it down to what cosplays you are going to be bringing to each convention. This year, I'm trying to bring only 1 new cosplay to each convention. So at most, throughout the year, I should have 10 new cosplays checked off my list. And going along with this, try to reuse old cosplays. A great example, for me at least, would be my Birds of Prey Harley Quinn cosplay I have not worn in at least 3 years, and it is beautiful. It's such a gorgeous cosplay. I worked so hard on gathering all the pieces and trying to make it as screen accurate as possible, and I just haven't worn it because I've always felt the need to make a new cosplay for every single day of every single convention I go to. And so this year I really tried to make it so that I was bringing back a lot of people's old favorites that they've seen of mine, as well as just like the new ones that I made last year that people were really excited to see. Section 3 is even more in depth. You're going to want to break down each cosplay, and the best way for me to do this is to just show you what I've done. So the cosplay build that I'm working on right now is for Cherry Bomb from Has Been Hotel. And so if we look at a picture of Cherry Bomb, we can look at every single aspect of her outfit. So we can break it down even further into each item. So for Cherry Bomb specifically, I have written down right here every single aspect of the cosplay. We have her shoes, her bra straps that are showing, her top and her skirt, her skin, foundation that I would need for my face, leggings, 2 different wigs, glasses of some sort, a prop bomb, and that's pretty much all I have done, as well as shoes. The next thing you're going to want to do is be really specific. Write down the type of shoes, the type of top. Is it a mini skirt? Is it a maxi skirt? Everything that you need, really organized. And then you're going to want to find options for each piece. My favorite places to look is 1, Joann's if I'm going to be making the cosplay, 2, Amazon, and 3, thrifting. Cosplay is expensive. It is the most expensive hobby I have. It eats up my money, I swear, and no matter what way you gotta go about it, it is going to cost you. But there are definitely ways to cut down on cost. So thrifting is a great one, especially back when I was still in school and I didn't have a full-time job. It was really hard for me to save up money for these giant cosplay builds. So thrifting was a great way to go around it. Some great examples are a lot of the shoes that I wear for all my cosplays are thrifted, because heels especially can run $50, $60 a pair, and you can get them for $5 at Goodwill. So definitely try to go that route. And an even better route is reuse old cosplay materials that you have. Scrap fabric, skirts or dresses that you don't use anymore that can be taken apart, old wigs. I've dyed wigs different colors for different things because I don't use them anymore, and it just helps reduce the cost. You don't want to be struggling for money just for the sake of a new cosplay. So once you have all of your pieces figured out, you can have different price points based off of what you have the money for at that time. So maybe you're a little bit tighter on money for one convention, so you want to thrift all of your pieces or reuse pieces. Maybe another convention you have a lot of extra cash, and so you can completely build something from scratch, all that good stuff. You just have to decide what's best for you. So for Cherry Bomb, I think I had 4 different price points based off of different options that I was going to take, and yeah. So the very last section is making realistic goals. We did kind of touch on this earlier, but we are going to go into it a bit more in depth now. Number 1, you're just going to want to look at your life. Think about your life. Do you have to plan around school? Do you have to plan around your work? Do you have other commitments? You really want to plan what you're gonna do with your year in regards to cosplay on things that are maybe more important. If you're going to college, if you're in high school, if you have a full-time job, that kind of stuff is important to look at when you're thinking about making a new cosplay. So definitely that. The second thing is try not to con crunch. I fall victim to con crunching pretty much every single con that I go to. It's always the last 3 or 4 days. I thought I could do a lot more in that time than I really can. I get stressed out, I lose sleep, I'm staying up way too many hours of a day working on cosplay. And so this year I'm really gonna try not to do that, and you guys should. It's not worth it. I know you guys have other cosplays in your closet that you can wear instead of con crunching a new one. So remember that. And the last thing is don't be rigid, be flexible. Like I said, you have other cosplays in your closet. I know you do. Wear them. It's definitely hard to get out of the mindset of feeling like you may be disappointing some people by not having a new cosplay at every con. At least that's how it can feel to me as someone who makes a lot of their own cosplays. But really, a lot of the people that love cosplayers or love maybe your account in specific, they just want to see you and the things that you create. So don't feel too much pressure. I hope this helps with you guys planning out your cosplay year, your con year. And yeah, if you guys want to see more videos of me, you can follow my group channel Just Because, or you can follow me here to see videos of just me. I also have all other social media, anything you could ever want. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.